Welcome everyone to my steaming pile of poo. I'm sorry you have to sit through this. We're gonna talk about China and Japanese literature. Yay. So let's talk about China itself. China is a big place with lots of people, and they've got some deserts, some really cool rivers, and most of them live around here. Their capital is also Beijing, which is a very big city. One of their favorite authors is Lu Jun, who is a pretty cool cat. He was born in 1881, lived through 1936, and was a leading figure in Chinese literature. He was known specifically for short stories and used vivid analogies and exaggerated characters to express his dark vision for Chinese society. He also lived during a pretty crazy time when there was the Boxer Rebellion and the Sino-Japanese War, and he was also pretty poor. One of the things that he said that was probably pretty important was that hope is like a path in the countryside. Originally, there is nothing, but as people walk this way again and again, a path appears. What this quote is talking about is that hope takes time to grow, and that you need to spread the idea and let it wait before you'll see any change. Next, we'll move on to one of the older fellows of Chinese literature, and that is Wu Qing'an. He lived from 1501 to 1582 and was a novelist and poet of the Ming Dynasty. He was the author of one of the most popular Chinese folk novels, Ji Zhu Ji, which translates to Journey to the West. It's about a cunning and resourceful monkey who accompanied a Buddhist priest Zhang Jiang on a journey to India. One of his famous lines is that nothing in this world is difficult, but thinking makes it seem so. Where there is true will, there is always a way. And what he means by this is that only you can limit yourself, and that by thinking positive vibes, you can do whatever you want. Now we're going to take a brief interlude and play my favorite game, Where's Miss Messer? Have fun. There she is! I hope you enjoyed this game, Where's Miss Messer? Please join us next time for a whole world of fun. Japan is an archipelago, which, word of the day, is a line of islands. Thanks, Mr. Adkins. Its capital is Tokyo, and its population is at 127.3 million, not as much as China, but still quite a bit, and it's also a relatively smaller place compared to China. Next, we're going to talk about our favorite author, Sei Shonagon. She lived from 966 to 1025 and was a diarist, poet, and courtier who served the Empress Taixi. She is known for the Pillow Book, which you all should have read, and if you didn't, I hope you fail this test, and is notable for descriptions of everyday life during the time and for typical views of sophisticated women at the court. One of her famous quotes is that there is nothing in the whole world so painful as feeling that one is not liked. Well, that's pretty obvious what it means, but my advice to her is she shouldn't have written about all those people and then published it. What a silly willy. And for our last author, we're going to be talking about Matsuo Basho. Matsuo Basho lived from 1644 to 1696. He was born to a minor samurai and his wife, and was well known for haikus. His most well-known haiku is Oku no Hachomichi, or The Narrow Road to the Interior, which recounts the last walk Basho took with his disciple Sora. One of his famous quotes is that a flute with no holes is not a flute. Yeah, he basically said that a stick is a stick, but it's not a flute. What he probably means by this is that if you want something to be done, you can't just think about it, you have to actually do it. So you can't just think about a flute, you have to make the flute. Well, I hope you enjoyed my steaming pile of poo. You know what to do. If you liked this video, please give me an A, Miss Messer. If you didn't like this video, please still give me an A, Miss Messer. Please.